The Bayelsa Police Command says it will apprehend the fleeing gunman who killed famous Giobaro, a journalist working with the State Radio Corporation. In an interview with TBC at the scene of the crime, Police Commissioner Asukwo Amba says his officers are on the trail of the killers. Ovieteme George reports.
Number 54 INEC Road, Yenagoa, looks like a ghost yard, and while people in the neighborhood politely declined to make comments, a young man gave an insight into how the suspects used a ladder to gain entrance into the compound from the perimeter fence at about 5 on Sunday morning.
Me and my elder brother and my senior brothers, we were inside, then try to use this their big hammer, hit the door 2 times, the door open. So my elder brother run enter the toilet. Me, I can't run enter I see say our weights no reach again. So I can't run enter the wardrobe. So from the door, they can't start to shoot until shoot them. So I think come fall and still shoot them again. Can't they ask where the money dey? So you can't like they say money no dey. They can't still bullet them again. From there, they come parlor, carry my elder brother phone. All of them come out before we can later see policemen for the compound.
Do you think it was a case of assassination or armed robbery?
I don't really know.
The Bayelsa State Police Commissioner, Asukwo Amba, and top officers of the command arrived the area and immediately started combing the neighborhood for clues that will lead to the arrest of the killers of famous Giobaro, a native of Otuedu in Ogbea Council area of the state.
It's quite an unfortunate incident, but however, I can assure the generality of the public that we will definitely get the gang involved. We have 3 small boys, we are underage boys they are using that we are suspecting. We've got one of them and is giving the police very useful information to that.
Holes in the floor and on the door suggest that more than 7 bullets were fired by the unidentified gunmen whose mission is not yet clear since nothing was taken from the apartment.
It's a sad one to the NUJ family in Bayelsa State because one of our very vibrant journalists has been caught short in his prime. I think this one is a premeditated murder, and I also learned he had also complained of an attempt on his life last week before this unfortunate incident happened on Sunday. We want the police in the state to rise up to the occasion and bring these perpetrators to book.
Police Commissioner Asukwo Amba left the scene with a promise that the fleeing gunmen will be arrested.
The compound is deserted. Neighbors of the fallen journalist, famous Giobaro, have all taken to flight. But right behind me are relations of the deceased journalist who have come to mop up the bloodstains, vestiges of the sad development. Ovieteme George, TVC News, Yenagoa, Bayelsa State.